Is it Driscoll?
Yes.
Dude, good to talk to you. How did you find me? Did you find me from the Better Life?
Yeah, I did the last meetup on Friday, so
The Tribe Talk?
the trad talk.
Dude, that's one of my favorite things that I've ever done.
Yeah, I definitely got a lot from it. It was good to like talk one-on-one with people and kind of it was good that we kind of pushed it quick to get to know each other, get right down to it.
It's such a Alex vibe. I'm just
Yeah.
like, 5 minutes, make friends. And then it's never enough. And I mean, this is an Alex thing, but I just love
Yeah.
the anxiety that it gives you of like, that's not enough. Also, it makes you
Losing
go
you.
quick the next time. It just puts so much pressure on the situation in a positive way, but it does create a little bit of anxiety and urgency. And I just find it to be very, I mean, it's a bit of an Alexism, but I don't know. I love it, and I feel like people like it. And it's not like a negative anxiety; it's positive. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it was cool because well, it was my first time, so you kind of got a little better at it as you went along. So
Yeah. Yep, 100%. Um, well, so I put my chat link in there, and then you signed up. So I'm here to serve. How can I make your life better, dude?
um, not sure. I'm just trying to. I mean, I just started a few weeks ago, and I feel like it's been a big change so far. It's just kind of getting into. I know I did my goal setting, but like exactly what I'm trying to do because I feel like it just keeps kind of evolving as I get more into it and talk to more people about what they're doing and kind of get inspired.
How old are you?
33.
I don't know anything about you, but I'm going to tell you a story
Yeah.
that maybe might be useful because I am a lifelong. I am not a lifelong artist by any means. I picked up
Mm.
my camera when I was in my 30s. And when you start shooting photos, you like, do you want to shoot weddings? Do you want to shoot cars? Do you want to shoot maternity photos, family photos, portraits, events, like weddings, yada yada yada. Like, you got a camera, but like every camera person's a different artist. So I started like finding my way, and what I started looking at is other people. Like when you go to somebody's Instagram, a true artist, and they have like you can tell it's theirs.
Mm.
Every single picture has like a sort of hard to explain, hard to define, like very. It's like, oh, that looks like them, a style, if you will. And so I started researching and I said, how do I find my style? How do I create a style? And I never found an answer. And it wouldn't be for like 5, 6, 7 years later, probably in the last year, that I saw somebody on Reddit ask that question. And I was like, oh, I want to know the answer to that. And some very experienced, lifelong artist comes in there and he's like, you don't decide your style. You make a life's worth of work and you look back and you can pull a style out of what you've organically created. And so
Hmm.
my approach to this and goal setting and things is maybe a little bit different than other people or Brandon or just this is just my little perspective, and I'm not even claiming I'm good at it, but this is just my way. I do what my biology tells me to do, and then as I kind of make decisions that feel best for Alex, when I look back, then I can piece together the rules that I've been sort of abiding by, and then I can make decisions better going forward. So I say all that to say, I know it's a long rant. If you like
Yeah.
aren't like, hey, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm like, nobody does. The best you
Yeah.
can do is what you feel like you're supposed to do. And then like as you reflect backwards in life, you'll start to see themes about who you are.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely liked. I guess I've been kind of doing multifamily. I've been staying away from everything else, but yeah,
What part of
I do
multifamily?
enjoy it. But I have I'm in Massachusetts. I have three two families in like the South Shore, so the more expensive area, and then I did like a 50, like I'm 50% of a 10 unit in Massachusetts too. We
What do
did
you like
that
about
last.
multifamily?
I like it because it just the rents are this, it's just numbers. It makes sense. It churns along, and I know like I can just be safe and grow.
What part of it do you like? Do you like have you raised money? Do you like finding the deals? Do you like
I haven't
managing the
done any
deals?
raising money. I'd like to start. That's kind of the thing where it took me like I feel like I'm getting to the point where I feel a lot better about it. Where before it was more just like I didn't want to bother anyone. I've always been kind of like a do it myself type, and partnering with somebody, the last one, made me kind of be like, okay, it opened my mind up to more, especially like talking to all these people who are doing big things. Like every one of them's partnered, so it's like, you know, I think once you realize reaching out, it's not as scary as you thought. So I want to start doing more of that, I guess.
There is a raising private money subgroup for Better
Hmm.
Life in WhatsApp. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but you should definitely join that. It's run by Jeff and
Okay.
Lexi Bodenmuller, who
Hmm.
I spoke to 2 days ago or something. It's probably a lot of people in your position. I've raised a good chunk of money so far, and some other people in there have raised some money. So there's some people that have some experience, and they bring in good like speakers, let's say.
Hmm.
But it's mostly people who are kind of in that same boat. They're like, how do I write a pitch deck? How do I write a legal agreement? How do I ask for money? How do I like sort of? I know I've either done a little bit or I want to do, I want to do my first one. But yeah, so it's part of the tribe. So it's good for you to
Yeah,
be part of it.
I saw somebody last week or a week, 2 weeks ago. They posted a deal that they put together, and it was really professional, like a packet that they had. And I'm like, okay, that's a kind of a good guideline. Because most of the time, like I wouldn't see something like that, but it was good that kind of being involved with people who do bigger stuff. Like you get a feel of what you kind of need to look professional.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. So I love these communities because you get small enough and you're like, you just get, a tight enough group where somebody will really share and you can get access to it because people share stuff online,
Yeah,
like at the top of funnel, let's say that's, um, I don't know, who knows if it's legit or if it's right for you. So now you get somebody and you
yeah,
can get some context and you can ask them questions and they can
yeah.
probably give you the template and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been good. So you guys are doing some bigger stuff now. Are you excited about all the new stuff you're putting into the website and everything?
To the tribe?
Yeah.
Yeah, always. Yeah, I mostly do the media side. I love the community. I mean, I'm the one that started Circle. Um, I've been here since day one. Like, I'm very excited about like doing more with the community personally. That's my most exciting thing. The rest of it, is, people are attracted to different parts, so we have to kind of present like a multifaceted, like value stack because some people need and want different things.
Mm.
For me, my personal like, my theme, my like where I'm most interested in this world is like um is this talking to people. So
Yeah.
one of the things actually I'm going to do today is sort of interact with the community a bit and put this link out there so I can talk one-on-one with people. We're going to ramp up tribe talks. I think that's going to be 4 times a week instead of every other week. Or excuse me,
Oh, okay. Wow.
once a week instead of every other week.
Oh, okay.
Um And then and there's a lot of stuff they want to do with like in-person meetups. I'd like to participate in that. So
Mm.
I don't know how yet, but
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, I feel like I'm more of an extrovert myself, so I feel like I get a lot from like meeting people, even though like even as much as an extrovert I am, I still have a hard time asking for stuff. I like talking to people, but I'm starting to get, I guess, better with that. But it's good that you see all these other people doing it and reaching out and asking questions. It kind of makes it feel easier to do it yourself, I guess. Seems like it's a pretty good community of people.
yeah, great people. I'm thankful to be part of it. So it's been great people. Yeah. Um, and it's diverse. So it's a lot of people doing different stuff and,
Mm.
um, you know, a lot of triers, which I love. I love people who try. A lot of
Mm.
optimists. Yeah. And they're all over. Are you in the, where do you said Massachusetts? Are you, let's see.
Massachusetts, yeah.
Are there, I'm from Rhode Island, by the way.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, originally. Long time ago.
Originally, are you in Hawaii? Yeah, you're in
Yeah,
Hawaii
I live in
then.
Maui. Jealous?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not so bad. I am gonna. I think we're gonna leave the
Okay.
island here soon. Um, but
What are you thinking?
Texas,
Okay.
Texas.
Why Texas?
Um. So you said you're an extrovert. I'm the most. I call myself the most extroverted, the number one extrovert on planet Earth.
Mhm.
Just people. I love the people here, but it's a small little community, and it's a small community of wonderful people, but it is one community. So I need bouncing.
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to go from state to state and do all this stuff, all the traveling from there than it is from Hawaii.
Yeah, and I do a lot of that. Like, I'll
Mhm.
go to 5 conferences a year. I'll go to a bunch of meetups. I got properties in North Carolina. I got properties in um I just partnered with a property in Maryland and probably going to do more there. And dude, Maryland from here is like 15 and a half hour
Yeah.
travel. It is not no joke. That is a tough day. And if you want to go 4 times a year, it's just not possible. If you're in somewhere like Charlotte, where I used to live, or
Mhm.
maybe at Nashville or Texas, like I think we're gonna live in Austin, it's like actually Austin just cut a bunch of flight times, but that's a different story. But like say you're in Dallas, it's like, dude, it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
To go anywhere in the country, it's like 3 hours.
Yeah. The amount of travel you do was worth it.
Yeah.
What do you have in North Carolina?
I have 8 or 9 single families and a 52 unit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do more of, the single family or the larger stuff now?
Larger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Partners, dude. Partners. I mean, people,
Yeah.
it's interesting. I have this conversation all the time. You're like, oh, partners. And I don't claim to know what's best for everybody, but I know for me, I come from a military background. So like
Mhm.
I'm okay with the team effort, like I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. Also, I'm like I only like doing the things that I like to do, which is not everything. And so
Yeah. And then
partners
you
are
do
like, people see like, oh, you have to share the money. And I'm like, share the money. They do all the things I don't want to do. I share
Yeah.
half the money and 100%, they take on 100% of the pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And now all I have to do is the part that I want to do. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the greatest trade of all time.
And you just find your place and with the group where they want someone like you to do what you want to do. Yeah.
I got 2 partners. You know what they don't want to do? You know what the thing they want to do when they wake up? They want to do least of all ever, every single day? Talk to human beings.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a great fit.
Yeah.
This is a great fit. So, one guy is just, he talks to brokers every day, which I like, but he doesn't want to talk to like investors. He doesn't want to raise money. He doesn't want to do investor reports. He'll talk to his brokers because his brokers are in a small town. He lives in a small town. He's known him for 10 years. It's just like him and lunch. They do lunch, and it's just him and one other person.
Mhm.
And so he'll find a deal, and then I'll go out there and we actually haven't done business yet together, but I got one partner in Des Moines, and he's trying to find like, weird deals and projects that need capital or need teamwork, you know? And so I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to people.
Yeah.
I'll bring us partners. Like, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of, and then I have another partner out in North Carolina who manages all my properties. Like he'll talk to people, but for the most part, that dude wants to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to work. He wants to drive to a property. He wants to check on his contractors. He wants to make sure things are getting done. He wants to deal with his property management company. He wants to be like in the trenches.
Mhm.
He doesn't want to be on a computer.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, great. You do the asset management. You get stuff done. I'll get us all the money. I'll find the deals. So it's just
You-
about like
Yeah.
finding partners that, not to say like everybody's a perfect puzzle piece, but finding partners that are pretty close, and then just, being clear about what it is you want to do and not want to do, so that they don't like have some weird expectation of you that you're like, it's like dating. If you lie
Yeah.
when you date and then you get married, then they're like, you said you were such and such. And you're like, yeah, but I'm not. I'm something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're all screwed.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've been going to more meetups and stuff. Like the last like year and a half, 2 years, and it's been helpful. I feel like the more you end up meeting people, they introduce you to people that exactly what you're looking for. And seems like I've been talking to more people about partnering up with kind of like bigger projects, which would be ideal, obviously, for me.
People, yeah, dude, I can't say it enough. Like, that's why I do. So that's why I do this little group. This is a weird little, this is not a Better Life sanctioned process right here.
Hmm.
This is an Alex Felice thing. And I've been doing it for like 6 years. I call it strangers now, but for years it was just like, I put a link out there. I had a blog that was popular for a little while, and I would just talk to people. And then you just never know when Steven Driscoll's like, hey, dude, I got 100 unit in Maine that I can't take down, but I need, you know, $500,000 or $1 million in cash. Can you help? And I'm like, maybe. Who
Yeah.
are you first? But like, maybe, let me see the deal. Like, let's, you know what I mean? You just never know
Yeah.
when somebody will be, or you're like, yeah, you just never know. And then
Yeah.
a lot of times what I'm doing on the back end, what I'm working on is I'm having this woman build me out a full CRM
Mhm.
so that like right now, well, first off, it'll all go through. I'm going to get rid of Calendly. And it's like when you log in, you'll basically sign up for my email, my newsletter, which it is what it is. But
Mhm.
part of the thing I want to do is when you come in and it's like I want to be able to pull up everybody I know who lives in Massachusetts.
Mhm.
And so imagine if you are sitting there and I'm like, you're in Massachusetts. And so one of the things I want to do is be like, where do you live? Where do you invest?
Yeah.
And so they bring the CRM up and it's like, okay, here's all the people who invest and live in Massachusetts. And then I can send out probably like while we're chatting or maybe like directly after, not to be rude. And
Mhm.
it's like, hey, I just met this guy. He lives in your town. You guys should fucking meet.
Yeah.
And I just want to super connect people like that. So, anyways, yeah. I
I
mean,
think
to
you're
your
doing a
point,
great
like,
job with that. That's a big thing to have. I feel like that's very valuable to everyone to talk to, really. Put yourself in the middle of everything.
I love it. But
Yeah.
that's kind of like what we talked about in the very beginning, where I'm like, that is not something that I thought of as like a way to be valuable and then created a thing around it. This was something I was doing no matter what.
Yeah.
I was just like, I just want to talk to people. Here's a link. I have no purpose. I have no goal other than like to literally genuinely, I know I talk too much, but like genuinely ask Steven who he is and like, how can I help? And then the conversations that come out of that. And then, so then
Yeah.
what happened is along the way, I was like, what if I could connect you with somebody who lives near you? That'd
Mhm.
be better. So those are the kind of things, yeah, that just come out of like, again, out of biology.
Yeah. You realize you're already doing something, and then how can I make it more efficient and better? Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to the Denver conference? That's kind of a trip for you.
I don't think I am. I would love to, but it's like 2 weeks after my firstborn's supposed to be the due date. So
Congrats, my friend. Congratulations.
thanks. So yeah, just you never know what could happen. So I'm just trying to. If it was like a month later, I'd probably do it. But so
Yeah. Your wife, I assume?
yeah, my wife. Yep.
Um, I don't have kids, so I can't speak to this, but I
Yeah.
know my fiance, and I know that if she was like, "Hey, you're having a kid, and the next month you're gonna go to a conference," I know she would fucking shank me.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't bother really asking that one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, you're a smart guy. You're a smart guy.
Yeah.
Um, what about like bigger pockets? Any other meetups you plan, conferences you plan to attend?
I might go to maybe Limitless. I did that 2 years ago. And I met Brandon for the first time there, but I was already following him. He was the first person I followed. I started with Bigger Pockets and then started listening to other stuff. But yeah, that was really good 2 years ago. So I'll probably try to do that again because it's in August, so it's a little bit more time for me to
Yeah, I will
get
probably
some
be there. It's gonna be
regular
in
sleep.
Dallas, and by then I'll be in Texas, so it'll be a 2.5 hour drive for me. So
There you go.
that seems palatable.
Yeah, I'd like to do that, and then I don't know if I'll probably maybe try to do the goal setting one at the end of the year, whenever that comes out.
Yep, not sure where it's gonna be yet, but
Hmm.
dude, Brandon and goal setting. That dude is on another level of like his ability to like get me and my fiance on the same page and like
Yeah,
focus on it and and write it out. As long as I can keep my attention, which I can't always do because sometimes it's a lot of time. But man, that's like one of the best value adds another human has ever given me.
yeah, it has definitely been helpful. He's very inspiring. I know that much. He
Yeah.
was a person. He definitely was probably the first person to really like get me going because when I started listening to Bigger Pockets like 4 years ago, that was kind of the main guy there. So it was I mean that's why I'm here too. So
Yep. Same. I started listening to Bigger Pockets in 2014, 2013. Started listening. I started buying properties in 14. Bought another one in 16. I was on the show in 2018, so I've been
yeah,
around that circuit for a while. Yeah, wild journey.
yeah.
And now I live here. Isn't that wild,
I know it's crazy how things can happen. Yeah,
dude?
it feels like I definitely can tell the difference in like my motivation and focus. I feel like since I started even just a few weeks ago, I've
Yeah,
been like eating healthier and you know, and spending more time with my wife and doing more than organizing my life and setting up like all my trusts and wills and everything to just kind of like organizing everything I already have and looking more for other stuff. So it's been good.
Getting your shit together.
Trying to having a
Do you-
purpose when I wake up instead of just like waiting for things to grab my attention and doing it last minute has been helpful.
That's a very powerful statement, dude. I would love that. Should internalize.
Yeah.
That's that's a deep like realization. And
Mhm.
that's how most people, that's how the overwhelming majority of people live. Even if you have that, you lose it sometimes. I lose it sometimes. Where you just wake up and you
Yeah.
like go through motions. It's very hard to wake up, but like the more you can wake up and be like, you know, I have goals.
Mhm.
I can accomplish those goals faster than I realize if I actually put some focus, effort, and like clarity around them. Man, you can get a lot done in this life. Not just like monetarily, but just there's a feeling of accomplishment that's far outseeds like the monetary. So I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
even if I'm not getting anything, it just feels better to not be like, you know, distracted and scrolling and having no direction, I guess. It's like even if nothing comes from it, it just feels like you're gaining momentum, even I mean just from like your actions, you know.
It's passive versus active existence.
Mhm.
Yeah. The existentialist philosophers do this a lot. They're like, you can live. What is it? There's an old Kierkegaard saying, like, you can live but not live.
Yeah.
Like being alive and living are two different things, you know?
Yeah,
So, dude, I
that's
love that.
true. Yeah.
How involved with Better Life have you been?
Um, been involved like try to get I try to watch every the financial freedom hour. I haven't done tons of I guess posting questions and stuff like that. But
That's okay.
I like to read all the stuff. I feel like I've been checking that more than like instead of social media and stuff. So when I'm bored, just go looking through that, which I feel like is more beneficial than other stuff. So
That's a good point. Yeah, I think social media
yeah,
is a really good like top of funnel. Like, here's what we think you like. But the
yeah,
question is like, because I've been guilty, especially like this last few months, been distracted a lot. But instead of me, screwing around in on YouTube or on Instagram, it should be like narrow, like screwing
hmm
around with business owners,
yeah,
and talking about business and stuff like that.
yeah.
So yeah, dude, I love all that. Well, let's get you in that WhatsApp group. I'd love to get you in there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a post here in a few minutes on Circle and just like kind of remind people that it exists, and then I'm
Mhm.
gonna put my link out here in case other people want to talk to me. But is there anything else I can do for you?
Um, not right now. I don't have anything, but I guess if I find something and need to put something together, like a bigger deal, I'd maybe reach out. Maybe you have some advice for me, or want maybe you can do something that I could benefit you.
Yeah, let's stay in touch, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be around.
I'll be back on Trap Talk. So that was very helpful. So
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I think we have a. Hey, let me look. Actually, we have like a different event tomorrow, which is I might just. Oh, maybe they deleted it. Oh, they deleted it. Okay, great. Let me see what I can do. I wonder it'd be fun if I wonder if I could get Tribe Talk. I think they're gonna do it on Wednesdays,
okay.
Wednesdays and Fridays alternating. So I don't know if it'll happen this Wednesday because it's so short notice, but I don't know. It'd be fun to. I like a little chaos. Actually, no,
Yeah,
that's actually not
I'll
true.
I'll, I'll
I
probably
like a
be on
lot of
that.
chaos.
I'll probably be at that. Try to watch that webinar tonight live too. So to bring two to 20 doors.
Oh yeah. I wonder why they're doing that today.
I think that from what I got from it, I think that's open outside of Better Life, and he's trying to do another wave of a few people to join. That's what it seemed like.
Gotcha. Yep. Cool. All right. Here, I'm gonna end this. Here, stay tight
Yeah.
1 second so this thing finishes uploading. But
Mm.
dude, great to meet you. Hang tight one
Yeah.
second.
You too.